Buddy, and welcome to Friday. And that means for me, payday. Once a month, I get paid by YouTube, and I use a little bit of that money to buy food at ALDI. I love to buy food at ALDI to eat fresh and to also dehydrate it to stock up long term. What do you like to buy on your payday? You know, when your bills are paid. Do you get yourself a special latte coffee? Or do you like to go out to eat for a special meal? Or do you buy a movie? What do you do on your payday as a little bit of a celebration? I know a lot of people don't have any money left when it comes to payday. And for me, I use just a little bit of it to help me in long-term survival and prepping. And so I'm going to share with you my journey today. You're going to go along with me. You're going to see the sights and the sounds of traveling to my ALDI store, which is about 20 miles away. Also, you're going to see that where we get our drinking water. As you know, I was gifted with a Berkeley water filter about a half a year ago, and we use that for all of our cooking, but we don't use that for our drinking water. And we still go out to this spring for 25 cents. We get a gallon and a half of water, and we just love that water. We've been drinking that for over 30 years. So come along with me in my adventure. Come along with me as we go to ALDI and see what kind of foods I like to buy. So once again, it was a great trip. I was able to get a lot of celery, mushrooms, and all kinds of fruits and vegetables. A lot of this food I'm going to be dehydrating in the next coming days. And of course, I'll share some videos with you. So even though you don't have a garden, you can still get things really cheap through ALDI, and you can dehydrate it and you can preserve it for many months to come. Hey, it's time for Fanny's diary, and we're on February the 15th, 1943. Today, Daddy delivered the tobacco. He also went to bed this afternoon. What I'm starting to realize is Fanny's father had a lot of problems with hernias, and so oftentimes he would go to bed and he would rest. He had a lot of health issues. I didn't realize until I started reading the diary. She never spoke much about it when I was helping her and taking care of her. When I got married at age 17 in 1987, Fanny was a big part of my life, as I moved away from home and I moved over an hour away. Fanny was a mother and a grandma to me, a grandma that I never really had. As you see, my grandparents were very strict, plain Mennonite. And when my parents left the Mennonite church, we were somewhat shunned, and so I never really had that experience of being with a grandma. Fanny filled a place in my heart. She taught me how to cook. She taught me how to can. We would preserve all kinds of food. She didn't really do any pressure canning. In those days, you didn't do pressure canning. A lot of times, you canned meats and vegetables very long term, like 3 hours and 4 hours. Things were a little different back then. But Fanny is a big part of my life, and she always will be. She will always be my very best friend, and I can't wait to see her again. So my question for you is, who was somebody who made a big impact on your life? Can you share with me your story? Was it your mother or your grandma? Maybe it was your grandpa or your father or your father-in-law. I think we need to keep the memories of our loved ones alive, our loved ones that have gone to meet the Lord, that maybe are gone many years, or some that have just left this world. Let's keep their memories alive. So who was the grandma in your life? Who was the special person that taught you to be all that you can be, who helped you and loved you unconditionally no matter what you were going through in life? Who meant the world to you? If you like these kind of videos, can you do me a favor? Number one thing you can do for me is give me a thumbs up. Number two is to try to watch my whole video. By watching my whole video is what really helps me. So if you are going to turn my video on, I would love if you could just watch the whole thing. My videos generally are anywhere between 5 minutes to 10 minutes. I try never to be longer than 10 minutes. So if you can give me those 10 minutes of your time, it will make a real difference in my analytics. So take care, everyone, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! People say that I remind them of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and I thought I would just do a little funny version of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. It's a wonderful day in this neighborhood, a wonderful day for a neighbor. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, won't you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you be? Please won't you be my neighbor?